Hi Virginia, Daphne here. Lovely to get your email yesterday. Thank you. Very good. Well done. So what we start off with is 2 tasks, 2 essays. So you've got this one obviously and then one more which you're going to send me, and then you're really going to get into the course, and then I will send you the essays as we go along, which is fantastic. So this is just a kind of reminder, if you like, before you get the template and you're really going to get going. So nowadays, more museums and galleries are putting their content and materials online. Now watch out, not all of them, but some. Do you think this is a positive or negative development? And then give reasons. Okay, so the new strategy adopted by many museums and galleries is to publish and expose their art online on their website. Online on their website, we would have to have here. On their website. Throughout some virtual tours, which will give the viewer a full and well-presented image of the gallery's content. Fabulous. Through, not throughout, or, quite a nice one, it would be just simply by means of. What I really mean is via, but I can't put that because it's too informal. So I'm going to be by means of some virtual tours, which would give, I know they are happening, so you're tempted to kind of use the future, but I'm going to use this modal verb here, which would give. We could just use equally with the present tense, but I think this is more elegant. The viewer a full and well-presented image of the gallery's content. Fabulous, great start. This could, really nice, be a practical attempt to attract more visitors in both physical and virtual way. Thus generating more profits, which would be invested, again, having started the wood, I'm going to keep going with it, in the museum itself. Absolutely lovely, really, really nice. You need to indicate here, is this positive or negative? Yeah, so you could have, this could be a practical, highly successful attempt to attract more visitors. So by giving a very positive adjective here, yeah, you're indicating that you're in favour, if you are. But you're sort of starting to reflect this idea of, is it good or is it bad? Without that, you're just making a statement, and you need to just remember this bit. I think these are some of the most difficult questions, with the ones with sort of 2 parts in 2 parts to the question, in a way. This new approach is considered very helpful, good for those people who, you don't need whom, who do not leave the proximity of do not live, not leave, as in I can't leave my house, but do not live in the proximity of the museum and cannot enjoy a walk into the building. Therefore, a virtual tour allows them to see some masterpieces, which would otherwise never be seen in their life, which otherwise would never have been seen in their life. I'm using the present perfect. I love this. You've got a passive going on there. You've got a passive infinitive, but I'm going to give you a present perfect passive because you say which otherwise would never have been seen. There's a tiny chance they might see it at some point. They're not dead yet. So we have to kind of keep this idea open, if you see what I mean, which would otherwise never have been seen in their life. Fabulous sentence. I love the complex sentences. Here you just need the relative clause who, relative pronoun who, because it's just for the people, it's not whom. They're the subject, not the object of your clause. Which, lovely, more relative clauses, complex sentences. In this new way of sharing, it's been revealed, this new way of sharing has been revealed to be very practical, there then, especially considering the latest circumstances where everyone is forced to stay at home. Absolutely. For example, the British Museum is sharing all its content, making it freely available for anyone who wants to spend some hours on their online platform. And funnily enough, my youngest is 15, and we were literally talking about this last night. We watched a film, and we thought, oh, let's look that up. And so today, at some time, we're meant to be doing this. So there you go. Whoops. Fabulous. So you've got your example in there. Absolutely lovely. Really great writing, Virginia. Really, really lovely. Good. Nevertheless, It is true that a picture or video of a sculpture or canvas cannot substitute the feelings that a piece of art could generate in people when they see it in person. Art has a strong power. Rather than has, let's go invokes emotion and a strong power into people's minds. Just giving it a little bit more here. It's a lovely, lovely sentence. Your vocab's looking great, which could not be replicated with an image alone. Either an image alone or an image of it. You don't really need of it. I think you can take that out. So you just have an image alone. Thus, some critics of the online approach are afraid that this could lead to a loss of lead ultimately, so in the future, into a loss of visitors. And you just lead to, you don't need to lead into. The main argument is, or their main argument, because you've talked about the critics, so here you're referring back to the critics, so lovely bit of referencing. This keeps your writing really tight on the coherence, okay, rather than repeating the critics. You're just using this referencing to refer back to them. The main argument is that most of the enjoyment of a museum visit is derived from the sensations that a particular piece transmits to each individual, which could not be replicated online, even with the most accurate camera. Absolutely right. Yeah, that's so true. Really, really good point. In conclusion, it's true that it should be visited in person to be able to, although recent have helped people to bring some, recent developments are undeniably positive. So I'm just going to go back to this bit up here. Positive in having, or just in helping. Let's get an ing in there. In helping people. So has helped is fine in your sentence, but you could just modify in helping and then to bring people some joy. So if you did it, and if I have to change the to, obviously helping to bring people, oh hang on a minute, no, sorry, helping to bring people some joy in the form of art into our homes. You don't need that, I don't think, because we know exactly what you're talking about by now. What a great bit of writing. I think that's a fabulous, fabulous essay. I absolutely don't even know why you got 6.5 actually. So let's super go for this, because you're going to write it, if you write it that standard, honestly, you're completely fine. So let's take this as a starting point. It's an excellent, excellent start. Really enjoyed reading it. Well done. Thank you.